Hey, what is going on, everybody? Hope each and every one of you are having an absolutely amazing Saturday. Amazing, I guess at this point it's a midpoint to the weekend, I'm not really sure. Whew, let me just say it's already been kind of a absolutely amazing, exciting day so far. Let's see, what have I done? Of course, right now I'm walking the dog. Grumpy Old Vets podcast. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing Saturday so far. Thank you. Very grateful for you coming to the live stream. Hope you're having an amazing day. Whew. All right, so let's see. I just finished my journaling for the day. One of the daily practices that I recommend a lot of people start doing because, hey, by journaling, and that's really the true, what I like to call start, the start of the manifestation process and understanding what your desires are, what your dreams are, and really just acknowledging what you want in this life and how you're going to go ahead and achieve those dreams. And one of the things that I've had to learn along this manifestation dream is the things that are a part of your life. And it could be things that come from the past, present, or even the future. Know that some things may not come to you right away because it may not necessarily be the right time, may not necessarily be the right place in your life. However, if you're committed to it and desire it, it will ultimately come for you. True story. I was reflecting. Now, a lot of us know, or I've been talking about the fact that I'm a part of this community on Facebook with Dean Graziosi. It's called the Mastermind Community. Absolutely amazing community with a lot of amazing people that I've gone ahead and have connected with. And of course, having the pleasure of being in the atmosphere or the environment one Dean Graziosi and one Tony Robbins is a part of is truly something I need in order to build the network that I'm desiring to create. It's one step towards becoming a 10, 11, 12 counting figure earner. As they say, that your network is your net worth. And it's also one step closer towards becoming a world-changing emperor. As you can see right here, it's a little bit of snow right here. The snow is actually kind of melting here in Denver, Colorado. It's very sunny out. So I'm sure that snow will go away here. I don't want to say relatively shortly, but it'll go away. It'll melt away before more snow comes back. But more to the point. So I'm in this community, and I'm in the environment of one Dean Graziosi and one Tony Robbins now. However, I had an opportunity to join this community a little bit earlier than I did, but I couldn't necessarily take advantage of it right away. So, quick story. Back in January of this year, January of 2022, I did a challenge with Tony Robbins, and it was called the 2022 Ultimate Breakthrough Challenge. And not going to get into a whole big spiel because I don't want this being like 30 minutes or an hour long, mind you. But the point of the matter being is there was an opportunity at that point to take what I've learned, build the momentum, and take the journey further along with Tony Robbins. Now, at that time, unfortunately, fortunately looking back at it, I didn't necessarily have the funds, nor the opportunity, nor the environment where I was going to get the maximum benefit from joining Tony and community at that particular moment. Again, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty or really what transpired around that particular point in my life, but needless to say, that wasn't the best time for me at that particular moment. So, what I ended up doing instead was I had to put that off. And then August comes around, and I'm not sure how I'm trying to remind myself how I got invited to this event, but needless to say, 7 months later, I'm in a new position in life, new environment, if you will. Some of the old stuff that wasn't serving me, I cut it out, and if anything, I know that the most important thing that contributes to your success, as I've learned from the great Trent Sheldon, is your environment dictates the flower, the plant, or the favors you're able to cultivate and grow. So a lot of the environment I had cut away from that 7 months allowed me then to get into a better position. Hey, Nadia, hope you're having an amazing Saturday so far, amazing weekend. But more to the story. I was able to come to this challenge called the Time to Thrive Challenge, and then, again, I won't go into a big story at that point, but I ultimately went ahead and I signed up for this this next step called Project Next, where I was ultimately invited to the mastermind community, and now I have a family and a community to grow with. But I think about it like this, right? From January, where I wasn't able to attend, to August, there wasn't necessarily anything different mindset-wise. Well, let me take a step back. I always had the desire to go further along with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I just couldn't in January. Yet, through perseverance, through persistence, and the willpower and the knowingness, the truth that I ultimately was going to be a part of that community, I was able to go ahead and I was able to get the job done and ultimately get into that community. So if you think about it, the reason I bring up this story is because anything you want, anything that you want in this life, whether it's the perfect occupation, the perfect career, the perfect desired level of income, the perfect people to be surrounded with, the perfect environment to be around with, it's ultimately going to come to you. And needless to say, there might be some growing pains. There might be some shit you're going to need to cut out, for lack of a better word. But ultimately, when you do those tough things, and you get out of the environments that you're not supposed to be in, and you put yourself in a position to get into those growth environments, more and more, the blessings will indeed come to you. So take this time, take this weekend, take really the Thanksgiving holiday to know that you're going to be in a particular perfect place wherever you're at, and know that true blessings are going to be coming along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to walk my dog here and continue our journey. So I'm going to let everybody go. But before we go, I've got 3 very important statements I'd like to submit to you. Number 1, I submit to you to be great. Number 2, I submit for you to be favored. And number 3, I submit to you to be the person that you desire, that you're destined to become. Thank you.